she got HPV? I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, cryopts, and whatever else that can contract.
Brad said she the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers, like I say. Like, I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexxy Red from the loop.
22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the out because Big Sexy, I'm coming to see all the bad bitches. I love the bring Boosie. I know Boosie can bring through.
Looks like the cat's finally out of the bag, and Boosie ain't slick no more. The leaked tape just hit the net, and now he's out here looking shook. After folks caught wind of what went down between him and Sexxy Red, it's been non-stop chaos. And yeah, word is, Boosie didn't just link up, he got burned in the process. Let's keep it real. The way Boosie was eyeing Sexxy Red that night, man was looking a little too excited, especially when she pulled up wearing that now infamous outfit. And when I say revealing, I mean everything was on display. Her full kitty print had social media in a chokehold. But it was Boosie's face that got everybody talking. That man was cheesing like he just hit a Powerball. And from that point on, the streets started whispering heavy. Something definitely happened.
Boosie bad, Sexxy Red, bad ass. Don't play no game.
Don't play with
it's
us.
A party, and we turn it all the way.
It's a gangster party, bitch.
It's a gangster party. Get your shit together. Titties out.
And let's be honest, this ain't just damn she fine energy. Nah, Boosie had that look. You know the one, the kind of stare that screams, yeah, been there, done that. And if the tape wasn't messy enough, hold on, because the follow T got ugly. Word on the street is Sexxy Red allegedly clapped back at Boosie for trying to downplay their little situation. And the way she got back, let's just say it was the petty queen's revenge. People are claiming she burned him on purpose, left him with the gift that keeps on giving, and not the good kind. Now you already know Boosie stays talking spicy. He wasn't about to admit to hooking up with Sexxy Red, especially not with the rumors flying. But according to insiders, he messed with the wrong one, and she made sure he'd remember her forever, allegedly. And here's where it gets even wilder. Sexxy Red's got a reputation, and it ain't for being quiet or clean. People been talking. Her name's been linked to none other than Gucci Third Leg, the same dude who's been accused of spreading STDs like it's his full-time hustle. So when folks started connecting those dots, it didn't take long for the narrative to form. Boosie messed around with Sexxy Red, who's been around Gucci. And next thing you know, boom, Boosie's name is getting dragged hard online. Memes, screenshots, medical tweets, everything. And while Boosie tried to laugh it off at first, the man's been looking real stressed lately. The tape don't lie. The timeline adds up. And Sexxy Red, she ain't exactly running from the rumors. In fact, some are saying she's leaning into it, dropping subliminal posts, sliding in captions, playing with fire like she knows exactly what she did. Now, whether this whole thing was payback or just bad judgment on Boosie's part, the damage is done. The streets are buzzing, the internet's eating it up, and Boosie, he might have finally crossed the wrong one this time. Looks like Red's been out here passing it around, and now the consequences are stacking up quick.
An OnlyFans star?
Yes.
What happened between you and Gucci Third Leg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV2 unless you had HSV2. If you gave me HSV1 genitally, I would test positive for HSV1, but just have it in my genitals. So, but I don't have HSV1, I have HSV.
Word on the street is Boosie might be making a quiet trip to the clinic soon, and if that's true, that's a tough L to take. Let's not act like this came out of nowhere either. This ain't even the first time people thought something suspicious was happening between them. Remember that viral moment when Sexxy Red posted that pic in bed with some mystery dude rocking an ankle monitor? Yeah, the internet went crazy. Everyone swore it was Boosie. The body type, the vibe, the energy, it all lined up too perfect. And to top it off, she captioned the post, "I like fucking with drillers, dreadhead key ZZ," straight quoting her own song, "Shake Yo Dreads." Tell me that don't sound like something Boosie would co-sign. But when the rumors started flying, Boosie flipped. He jumped on X and said, "I'm blocking all y'all fans and my date asking is that me on that picture with Sexxy Red. Y'all see that ain't my ankle size or color." He didn't stop there. Boosie made sure to say he was on vacation with his daughter at the time, trying to kill the noise. But fans, they weren't buying it, especially since Boosie's been spotted wearing an ankle monitor before. It's not exactly a reach. And if you think Sexxy Red burning Boosie sounds far-fetched, let me take you back. This isn't just internet fan fiction. A few months ago, it wasn't even Boosie making these accusations. It was actually Sexxy Red's ex-man who blew the whistle. Dude hit social media and put her all the way on blast. He didn't hold back either. He claimed she gave him an STD straight up. And to back it up, he leaked a recorded phone call where he confronted her directly. In the clip, he was heated, saying she knew her status and still didn't tell him. He went in. Do all your dudes know what's going on with you? Do you tell them you burning or you lie to them like you did me?
Get rid of that. If you fuck somebody that got this shit while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract.
When that audio hit the internet, it was already too late. People started side-eyeing Sexxy Red heavy. Her name was trending, but not in a good way. It had the whole timeline buzzing. Now, Sexxy Red wasn't about to let it slide. She hopped online to clap back hard. She said, 1, it's not true. 2, y'all believe anything on this app. But let's be real. After that kind of audio leak, folks weren't trying to hear it. The damage was done. You can deny it all day, but when receipts hit the net, perception changes fast. And when you really line it all up, the Boosie situation, the leaked call from her ex, the ankle monitor pic, the sketchy timeline, it's no wonder people are starting to believe this ain't just a rumor. The evidence is stacking. And Boosie's not the only one folks are giving the side eye to, because now people are watching everyone she's been linked to. Her own ex already aired it all out. He claims she's been out here reckless, and based on what she's admitted herself, it's not looking like a lie. Sexxy Red's name stays in people's mouths, but when you go back and really listen to the stuff she said on record, man, it starts to paint a wild picture. And it ain't just gossip. She said some of it with her own mouth. Let's rewind to June 2023. Sexxy Red pulled up to Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast and she let it fly, y'all. She admitted, loud and proud, that she caught chlamydia not once, but twice. Said it with her whole chest like it was story time. According to her, she and her man had broken up, went off doing their own thing, and when they got back together, things didn't feel right. So they hit the doctor together and boom, they both tested positive, chlamydia.
Like, ugh, what's going on? So
Did y'all
then
go
we
to the
both
doctor
went to the
together?
doctor. Yeah, went to the doctor
Yeah.
together. And then we both was like, well, you two people. And he like, you two people too. I'm like,
Now sure, people make mistakes, but when you stack that on top of everything else, her history, her rumors, and her ex dragging her name through the dirt, this ain't just coincidence anymore. And get this, instead of laying low after the heat, Sexxy Red decided to double down and flip the narrative into a hustle, but in the wildest way possible. Sis launched a lipstick line, but not your regular glam type. Nah, she named her shades after STDs. We're talking yellow discharge, gonorrhea, cookie juice. Who does that? Some people thought she was trying to be bold or funny, but let's be real, most folks found it nasty. It crossed the line for a lot of people. It ain't edgy, it's just gross.
a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Booty hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute.
And now you gotta ask, how did Boosie not see all these red flags waving in the wind? Maybe because Sexxy Red always called herself the modern day Boosie, and Boosie loved that energy. He probably thought she was just wild in the same way he used to be. But apparently, the streets had way more to say about her than what's been on the blogs. Let's talk about Chicago rapper Von from 1700. He went viral after he made a claim that left the internet gagging, literally. He said after getting with Sexxy Red, the smell was so bad, he couldn't even wash it off. Said he hit the shower and still felt like the funk followed him. That's a claim you don't just throw out for clout. Dude sounded serious. And people started wondering if there was more truth to all this than folks wanted to admit. And yet, the major outlets, silent, like it never happened. No coverage, no cleanup, just full-on media silence, like they're trying to protect her image. But on the ground level, people are talking loud.
Because there was an interview where you said that you wanted to fuck her, right?
Yeah.
And then you linked up with her like a couple days later, or what?
Yeah.
That wasn't the vibe. I heard you were rubbing her feet.
Yeah, just because you rubbed her feet on me.
And speaking of folks speaking out, rapper and cultural critic Lord Jamar had his own take, and it was heavy. According to him, Sexxy Red is being used by the industry to push toxic energy into the culture. He said flat out that she represents the lowest of the low, and that the powers behind the scenes are rewarding her for it, pushing her into the spotlight on purpose. That's already wild. But then he co-signed Von's claims about her hygiene. He said she even looks like the type of person where you walk in the room and it just smells off. Harsh? Yes, but that's what he said.
Sexxy Red looked like the type of girls like back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was f***ing in here.
And if you thought that was the end, nope. Jamar doubled down and said he even saw a video of Sexxy Red admitting her stuff stinks. Now, we haven't seen this alleged clip ourselves, so it's unclear if it's real or just more street talk. But Jamar didn't sound like he was joking. He stood firm and said what he said. Whether all this is true or not, the internet's already decided. The rumors, the receipts, the energy, it's all out there. The question now, how much worse is it gonna get? Man, did y'all catch that video where she flat out said her own stuff was stinking, like she really said that on camera and folks ain't forgot? But that ain't even the wildest part. Lord Jamar took it a step further and claimed Sexxy Red might be an industry plant. According to him, she's not just out here wilding for clout, she's being strategically placed to push the wrong messages. Gang culture, baby mama culture, even certain pharmaceutical agendas. That's deep. Now, of course, Sexxy Red wasn't gonna sit back and let all these accusations fly without clapping back. But instead of denying anything clearly, she decided to swerve left and told folks, go ask Chief Keef if my kitty stank. Like what? Why even bring Keef into it? That move right there made people side-eye her even harder. Now it's got everyone wondering if Von off 1700 wasn't the only one that had a situation with her. Because if she's tossing Chief Keef's name out like that, then yeah, it's looking like Keef might have tapped that too.
He wasn't your boyfriend. I mean, all is my boyfriend. That's period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I got a lot of boyfriends. I'm just saying, no, I don't. I'm just saying. No, don't say that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was your man now?
And let's be real, rumors about Sexxy Red and Chief Keef been swirling heavy lately. Yeah, they've done music together, but fans peeped the vibes changing once some cozy-looking selfies started circulating. In the pics, Sexxy Red was cheesing hard, rocking Chief Keef's chain like it was a promise ring. You know the deal. When a woman wears a man's chain, it's usually more than just music. It looked way too personal to be just friends. And here's where it really got spicy. When the internet went into full detective mode, Sexxy Red tried to shut it all down by saying her and Keef were like siblings. But nobody was buying that sibling story, not with all the flirting and shady IG captions. She even joked about Chief Keef getting at King Von's sister, Kayla B, and folks were like, wait, what's really going on here? Then she hit IG again and stirred the pot even harder. This time, she was flexing Chief Keef's chain inside her panties. Yes, you read that right. Caption, we go together now. Give me a kiss. It was instant chaos. The internet lit up with reactions. And while Chief Keef didn't exactly confirm anything publicly, he was spotted pulling up to one of her music video shoots. That kind of timing says a lot.
Gonorrhea. Because my friend, she had gonorrhea. Okay. And she called me and told me about it. And then I'm like, I was in the midst of making some lip gloss. She told me what color it was. It was green. So I'm like, I got no green lip gloss. I'm gonna make you some green lip gloss.
And just when you thought it couldn't get more unfiltered, Charleston White came crashing through with his 2 cents. He didn't hold back one bit, called her a 304, y'all know what that means, and accused her of being a toxic influence on Angel Reese. Yeah, the Angel Reese, college basketball star, straight shooter, and somebody who used to carry herself like a focused athlete before all this rap world crossover. Charleston was basically saying Sexxy Red is dragging her down the wrong path, making her look like a prop instead of the powerhouse she was becoming. He said Sexy's out here passing off her wild ways like it's cute, and Angel's starting to pick it up. Now, whether you agree with Charleston or not, the convo is out there, and it's loud. Between the rumors, the leaked clips, and the strange responses, Sexxy Red's name is deep in the trenches of internet chaos right now. But then Angel started popping out with Sexxy Red way too often. And next thing you know, them clean fits turned into full-on thirst traps. The captions got bold, the outfits got bolder, and the vibe? Yeah, it was not the same Angel Reese we first met. Fans started asking what happened to the hooper with the college focus, because it looked like Sexxy Red's energy started rubbing off, and not in a good way.
I mean, don't listen. She can't do nothing play basketball. I ain't the reason why we just start setting. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball.
And let's not even get started on Boosie, cause word is that man is spiraling, like for real. Folks close to him are saying he's breaking down, and it ain't just because of all the messy internet talk. Nah, it's deeper. That tape, the one everybody's whispering about, that's what really tipped him over the edge. Now that it's out there, people ain't just throwing around rumors. They're pointing to actual footage that got everybody running to Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, everywhere. Boosie's been reckless for years, but this is the one scandal that hit too close to home. He didn't expect it to come back like this, and definitely not through someone like Sexxy Red. And honestly, being linked to her right now, that's career quicksand. She's got controversy swirling around her name every other day, from STD talk to being called an industry plant to hygiene jokes flying around like darts. It's too hot. Boosie already got enough legal mess and public chaos to deal with, so being tied to her just makes everything 10 times worse. Now listen, I want to hear from y'all, for real. Do you think Boosie and Sexxy Red had something going on low-key before any of this even went public? Was this whole scandal just waiting to explode? And what about the STD rumors? Y'all think there's truth there, or is it just internet noise, people trying to drag her name through the mud? Now, drop your takes down in the comments because I know y'all got something to say about this one. Please subscribe, share, and like. See you on the next one.